Stop! Before you click away, I need to warn you. What you're about to hear is not a game, it's not fiction. This actually happened. In real life, people reported this story and nobody believed them. Until now, if you get scared easily, leave. This is your only warning. But if you're brave enough to stay, it will be one of the scariest stories you will ever hear in your life. Before we start, subscribe to Mikey HR and hit the like button. If you haven't watched these 2 videos, you've missed out on a lot. You can watch it on the channel after this video. I spend hours finding these stories so you don't have to. It takes 2 seconds, and it means everything. Now, turn off the lights. And let's begin. We bought my daughter one of those smart mirrors for her birthday in March. She turned 11. Voice activated, reads bedtime stories, does a little augmented reality thing where cartoon stars float over your reflection. It tracks a streak. If you use it every night and grows a digital garden, she is the streak keeper of streak keepers. The garden is enormous. I set it up. I made the account. I picked the permissions, and I clicked agree without reading any of it. Somewhere in that wall of text, it explains that the cloud keeps a log of every wake word activation. 6 seconds of audio before the trigger, 10 seconds after. Product improvement, they call it. We let her name the mirror, and she called it Mara because she wanted it to have a name. For 7 months, nothing. 3 or 4 activations a night, tops. Most nights, 0. Then one morning in late October, my phone says 14 new activations overnight. All of them between 2:47 and 3:09 in the morning. I pressed play on the first one standing in my kitchen. Room tone, sheets rustling, and then my daughter's voice, soft and deliberate in the dark. One word, Mary. The model heard something close enough to Mara and started recording. It is allowed to be wrong like that. The second clip was the same word. So was the third. You already know which name a girl says 3 times in the dark. I learned it at a sleepover in 1994. Apparently it still gets around. The 4th clip was longer, 16 seconds. She was not chanting anymore. She was having half of a conversation. The mic caught fragments. Are you? Do you? Then a stretch of breathing I have replayed more times than I want to admit, and then, very clearly, still there. Clip 13 is the one I cannot get rid of. My daughter very calm, saying, "No, I don't want to. I don't want to." Okay. In the morning I asked her, casual as I could manage on the drive to school, whether she had a friend named Mary. She watched the air vent for a second and said no. Then she said not yet. I called the company's support line that afternoon. A tired, kind woman read me the privacy policy in the voice of a flight attendant pointing at exits. The mirror cannot record without the wake word, she said. I asked if I should be worried. There was a pause, and then she went off script. Sir, I'd unplug it tonight. I unplugged it that evening. At 2:47 the next morning, I woke up anyway, and I found my daughter sitting up in bed facing the dark mirror. The unplugged mirror. I said her name, and she did not turn around. She said she was saying goodbye. Then she said the thing I have not repeated to my wife, to anyone, until typing it here. She said, I'm the one who said it 3 times. I'm the one who let her out. My mother is 73 and doesn't understand cloud apps, but she understood this immediately. She gave me 3 rules in one phone call. Wrap the mirror in a sheet the way you cover one when somebody has died in the house, so what is leaving cannot catch sight of itself and decide to stay. Put it on the curb and do not watch who takes it. And know that the number was never 3. 3 is just the knock. The ones she keeps are the ones who keep calling. She also said, if your girl tries to apologize to it, stop her. Apology is an invitation. It is the only one you can give without meaning to. The mirror went to the curb, wrapped in our guest bed sheet. It was gone by morning. My daughter is fine, mostly. A week later, I caught her in front of the empty wall where it used to hang, starting to say she was sorry. And I crossed that room faster than I've ever moved in my life. Here is the part I am actually confessing. The cloud account stayed open. The 14 clips are still in it, and on Wednesday nights, with the house asleep, I listen to them. The ones that still have my daughter in them. And you cannot sit in the dark with those 3 Marys in your ears, week after week, without starting to say them with her, lips first, then under your breath, then out loud. 3 nights ago, a new activation appeared in the log. There is no mirror, there is no microphone in this house anymore. The clip is 6 seconds of room tone from a room that is not any room, and my daughter's voice, far away, saying, "No, I don't want to." Then a second voice, close and patient, saying one word, again. And then a third voice, closest of all, tired and quiet, saying the name into the dark the way I have said it every Wednesday for 6 weeks. It was mine. There is a delete all button in the privacy menu, soft gray, bottom of the screen. I hover over it every week. I have not pressed it, and I am no longer sure I am the one deciding not to. If you're still here, you just made it through one of the scariest stories you will ever hear in the internet. Most people clicked away. You didn't. That means something. I want to know, and do you think this actually happened, or is it just a story? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video gave you chills or kept you up at night, hit the like button. It takes 1 second and it tells me you want more stories like this. Subscribe to Mikey Blocks and turn on the bell, because the next story I found is even darker than this one. You don't want to miss it. Until next time, stay safe out there.